Hey y'all, sprinkle, sprinkle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're going to be talking today. Hold on one second. We're going to be talking today about how to attract a provider. Now, there's providers of all sorts. Not all providers are going to be millionaires. Not all providers are going to be super rich. There are some that are going to be middle class, upper middle class, blue collar, whatever, white collar, rich, semi-rich, whatever. They have to be generous though. That's the one thing that you need to look for in a provider. Not just, their status of, income, but if they are generous. Because there are rich men that are stingy and won't give you more than a dusty will. So you gotta avoid those types of men. And they're easy to spot because they always also have excuses of why they aren't able to spend. So listen for that. But if guys really like you and they want to impress you, they're going to provide, they're going to spend. So look for men that are eager to impress you. When a man is eager to impress you, they're going to spend more. If the man you're dealing with is not eager to impress you, they're not going to be spending too much. So that's why you need to find the correct type of man that is eager to impress you. Okay? That means you're probably going to look way better than them and they're going to like you a lot more, like I always say. That's obvious. But they need to feel eager and excited to impress you. When a man is excited to see if they can impress you or not, they're going to want to give. They're going to want to spend. They're going to want to show you that they can provide and do what it takes to be, in some sort of relationship in the future with you. So, another way to attract a provider, you got to look good enough to make them feel eager. Okay? Now, not everybody is going to be a 10. But if that man is Quasimodo and you a 5, you going to make him eager. All right? If y'all know who Quasimodo is, it's the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Go look it up. But if that man is ugly or not a very attractive and you're a good solid 5, you still going to make him eager and he's still going to spend on the 5s. All right? If that man is a 7 and you're a 10 or a 9, he's still going to be eager to spend. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle, especially if he likes you and he's excited to be in the presence of you, he's going to spend. So, another way to attract a provider is to expect being provided for no matter what. It's normal. It's the norm. You go anywhere, you expect them to provide. You're not on a date trying to reach in your pocket. You don't look like you date men that ask you to go 50-50. You can't go out in public looking like that. Your attitude, your face card, your style, the way you carry yourself cannot say you split bills, baby. You got to have that look in your eye, that sprinkle, that sparkle in your eye that says, I do not split bills. You got to walk in there like you're the best thing ever. Like your confidence level has to be so high that if a man dare ask you to split a bill, he know he gonna get cussed out, belittled in public, filmed, put on TikTok, and all of that. Okay, he gotta be afraid. He literally has to fear. His heart has to start beating fast when he even think about asking you to pay for something. All right, he needs to fear that reaction. That's what you need to be looking like. Okay. All right. Because you already know. If you walk in the room, somebody asks you, oh, you want to go to dinner, and then you go out on a day, you get dressed, you put on all your makeup, clothes, hair, makeup, whatever, and they dare ask you to split bills, they need to be very afraid of what you gonna do and what you gonna say to them. And if their ego is still gonna be intact when they leave. Thank you, Miranda. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How many times a week should you go to a bar? You live 1 hour away from the rich side of town, so you feel disappointed when I make the drive and know whatever. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, so I would say go as often as you can and try to go out during the daytime and not go to the bar. If you can't get out there in the daytime, take a personal day off, fake a doctor's appointment, do something. But you need to get out there in the daytime and go run errands, go to the gym over there, go get your, your shopping done over there. Like, you need to be like you're a part of that community. Over, take a yoga class over there, something. You need to be in that environment more often than you're not, because it's a numbers game. You need to hang out there in your spare free time. You know what I'm saying? That's not where you just go sit at the bar. That's where you go and do everything. Because the longer you're out there, the more you look like a regular and that you belong, the easier it is for people to approach you. So you got to get out there consistently. Okay. Some people just move out there. All right. They get them a little studio apartment and they go ahead and just move out there just so they can be in the environment, because it's literally investing in your future. If you plan on marrying somebody that has money, you got to be around people that got money. Okay. If that's all you're around, that's all you're going to meet. Period. So it just makes sense, if that's what you want, to move out there or closer to it. If you can't make a closer move, then you just got to put in more commitment to being over there in your spare time. Okay. Is that what you did, Shira? Nope. Well, I knew where the rich men hang out where I lived, but I wasn't even looking for nobody when I found my husband. I wasn't even looking for nobody. They was looking for me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. But I did say that I was looking for an older man that was going to pay all my bills, and he found me. So I guess I manifested him. I was literally just sitting there minding my business. Okay. I was like at a bar where my friend worked, and she was a bartender, and I was waiting to go meet up with this guy that owned a funeral home, because we were supposed to, do a little work. And so the guy ended up canceling and said he's going to do it tomorrow. So I just sat there, sip my wine, and talk to my friend. And then here he comes approaching. It was like in a nice side of town, at least where a lot of professionals were. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So definitely nowadays, since the internet has freed up a lot of people's times and schedules, most people that can make money online on their own businesses, don't have a 9-to-5 schedule. They're not going to be at work when most 9-to-5 people are at work. They're going to be out doing leisurely things. So that's why I say go to the nice sides of town, go to the rich sides of town during the daytime if you can, maybe even on the weekend early in the mornings, and go have fun. Go hang out. Mm-hmm. How do you keep yourself on a man's mind without seeming too eager and without, okay. If you're not on his mind naturally, you're not the one he wants. I'm trying to tell y'all. There's nothing you can really do except look good, smell good, and have options. That's the way to stay on a man's mind. Look good, smell good, and have options, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Look better than them, a lot better than them. Smell good, and have options that have more money or the same type of money. That's how you keep them thinking about you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said these rich men have terrible personalities. How do you deal with this? Girl, I have a terrible personality too when it comes to dealing with people with terrible personalities. Okay. Just mirror them. Just mirror them. They're used to it. I have a terrible personality when I'm in contact with a terrible personality. I become them, literally. Okay. And you have to understand something about rich people. They're used to getting their way. They're used to doing whatever they want. If you don't have what they have, they think that they run you and all this kind of stuff. That's why you need more options, ma'am. I keep trying to tell y'all, the one thing I keep telling y'all, having several options changes other people's attitudes towards you. I promise you. If you're sitting there with a rich man, but you got 5 other rich men on your roster or 2 other rich men on your roster that have more money or the same amount of money than that person that you're dealing with, and they can tell by the way you carry yourself, your confidence, they're not going to be so disrespectful because they know that in a matter of weeks, months, or maybe a year or two, you could be richer than they are just by marriage. So you need to understand your power as a woman. You need to understand your power as a woman. You need to have several. You need to act like you have several. You don't got to say it, but you need to walk in the room like you could pull any millionaire in there. Okay? Because just think about this. That man took his whole life to get to that level of rich. All you got to do is go marry somebody and you're going to be on his same level. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Know your power, man. Oh, Kelsey. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So another way to attract a provider is to pretend that you already have or had or always been provided for. Okay. Go to the nice places. Like I said, dress like a woman who is provided for. Now, let me tell y'all, there's different cities, different styles, different trends. I don't know. But when a woman is provided for, she doesn't have to show everything. I'm going to tell y'all that. When a woman is truly provided for, she doesn't show everything. She's not desperate for attention from anything moving, any dusty. She's not showing off everything because she has everything or can get anything. What she focuses on is her skin, her hair, her face, hygiene, nails, outfit. Okay. She's not trying to show off everything like it's for sale. She's trying to show people that she is valuable. There's a difference. She's not on sale or for sale. She is valuable. So she's going to look valuable. She's not going to look cheap. That's number one. So according to where you live or whatever area you are hanging out in, you need to determine what looks cheap and what looks valuable that's going to fit into that area. Okay. Because everybody is different. Every area is different. All right. Some people live in a suburb, some people live in the city, some people live on islands, some people live in different countries. So whatever it translates to where you live, that's what you need to understand that. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So a woman who values herself and looks like she values herself attracts provider men. Okay. The woman with high standards attracts provider men. A woman that knows how to have fun responsibly attracts provider men. A woman that looks like if that person, if a man walks into anywhere and he thinks that you're going to add a fun, you know, twist to his life, he's going to want you there. If you make him feel good about himself when he's out in public, when you make him look good because you look good, he's going to want that type of energy when he walks into anywhere with you on his arm. You need to bring more value to him by how you look as well. Okay, you look good and you're on the arm of a man when he walks into a room, all eyes on him, and everybody's asking, who is that? Who is that? Because of you, not because of him. He can walk in there by himself and nobody gonna blink twice unless he got, unless he's famous or something. But he walks in there with you, then everybody know he's somebody. You got to be that woman. That's what attracts a provider. When they walk into the room with you and every head turns, that's what they want. They want, you're like literally their car. If they on the street driving a sports car, a luxury vehicle, people's like, oh, okay, who is that? He got a nice car. You can't drive his car into the restaurant. He can't drive his car into the gala. So he has you on his arm. You are the extension of his success. And that's why a man will provide for you. Because if he spend money on his car maintenance, get his car washed, detailed and stuff like that, he's gonna do the same thing to you. So we objectify ourselves. We've already been objectified. Unless you want to be the domestic house servant that don't leave. I'd rather be objectified than domestified. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right. Because I like objects. I'd rather be valued for way more than cooking and cleaning, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They're going to objectify you anyway. You might as well get on board, ma'am. You might as well get paid off of it and get the lifestyle from it and everything. Because they're going to do it anyway, no matter what you want or not. Use some for what? You focus on attracting men, but can you share some details about keeping and maintaining? Okay, Kelsey, ma'am. We don't keep men. Men keep us. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I keep telling y'all. We don't keep them. They keep us. If you got to keep a man, you chose the wrong one. He ain't no pet. They got to figure out how to make money and keep us happy and keep us impressed to keep us interested in them. Okay, we're the prize, not the man. So they need to be focused on how to keep us. They need to be bringing us flowers. They need to be calling us and telling us what we need to hear. And they need to be sending us gifts and put money in our account. That's how men keep us. So we don't keep them, baby. They keep us. They keep us. And what we do is we make them look good. We make them feel good. We stroke their ego. And we make sure that every day that they get up and go to work, they have a purpose and somebody to come back to share that money with, baby. That's what we do. So reverse everything you think and ask yourself, how can a man keep you? I gotta think different. You gotta think different, because if you sitting there trying to, rack your brain on how to keep some man, you doing everything wrong and backwards. Doesn't matter what car we show up driving. It's a clean, recent car, but it smells small. Girl, don't nobody care what kind of car you drive. They're gonna buy you another one if you make them feel like you're the one. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They're gonna buy you another one soon, because they'll be proud to be able to level your car up. It's something that they can do for you. Because if they're driving a luxury vehicle and they make you their woman, you can't be driving that. They're going to have to level your car up too, because you represent them. Okay? All right. You said post Shira, I get so embarrassed when some brag on their cleaning abilities just for a man's attention. Do something fiscal with that skill and start a business. Exactly. Well, and I always tell women, if you're happy doing what you're doing, you don't need me. You don't need my channel. You don't need nothing. If you're happy cooking and cleaning and having dinner on the table by 6 o'clock and doing whatever you got to do as, a traditional housewife, if you're happy and your husband is happy and your kids are happy, you don't need me. If you ain't happy, that's why you found me. You was looking for something. Okay. But if you're not happy with that, then deep down inside, you're not happy with it. Do something about it. Okay. Some women love doing that stuff and it makes them happy. I don't want to take that away from them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if we complain that they give them nothing? Then leave and go be when they have to step out on their own by themselves, looking like they ain't got nothing, ain't got nobody, or have to replace you and still pay anyway. Then let them figure it out, okay? Because the next woman they date, they're gonna have to spend money on her too, unless she's a pygmisha. And if she's a pygmisha, he probably don't want to be seen out in public with her. Okay. We're not going to argue with these guys about any of that stuff. We know our value. We don't have to tell them what we're going to do for them. What we're going to do is show them our absence and our presence in another man's life. That's what we're going to do for them. Teach them a lesson. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's another way to attract a provider. Don't become a pygmisha. Stop explaining yourself. If you know your value, you don't got to explain it. Nobody asks why certain things cost certain amounts of money. They already know. Why does it cost so much when it only takes this much to make? Because it's the name, baby. It's the reputation. It's what comes with it. If you want a good use, like people will buy designer handbags or people will go to Walmart and buy a handbag. They're both handbags, right? One can afford this one and one can afford that one. That's literally it. Uh-oh, sugar daddy pays for everything, but he too touchy, wants to hang. Oh, wants, how can I change that? He just grab his hand. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You got to hold his hand to keep it from roaming. Thank you, expensive. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you get in the habit of holding his hand so he don't try to be touchy feely. So just grab his hand. Hold hands. Tell him you like holding hands. And you hold that hand in place so it can't go nowhere else. If the other hand is loose, give him something to carry, some bags or something. Some shopping bags. Mm-hmm. You said you're a former pygmy and you glad the pygmy demon left your body years ago. Okay, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes. Got that pygmisha demon out. Tips on, okay, BB asked for tips on how to carry yourself like royalty when you get shy and socially awkward. Imagination, darling. Imagine that you are royalty and walk and talk like that. Y'all see my Bridgerton era videos and TikToks and Instagram. Just get into character, main character. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get into main character. That's it. Prepare for your role when you walk in somewhere. That's literally it. These actresses and actors that play royalty on certain TV shows, they don't walk everywhere like that unless they start walking like that after they've played the role. But when the camera is on and action is said, they're walking in there like royalty because that's the role that they're playing. They're using their skills, their acting, their imagination to pull it off. So do the same. Thank you, Catherine, for the belated birthday wish. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Fake it till you make it. That's how everybody do it, ma'am. Okay. What if you're a wealthy woman? How would you find a provider? Find a man that makes more money than you. It's always out there. There's always men that have more money. You got to get into them upper circles where the more money is. Or if you can't get into circles where the money is, then you need to act like you have less than what you have, so other men are more likely to provide for you. But if you can't hide the fact, then you need to get in circles with higher earning men. Do you think the other people in your office listening? I don't care. Do you think I care? They probably listening and taking notes. Just here so I don't get fined. Okay, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You've been struggling to find a sugar daddy in the Philly area. I go to Four Seasons, Ashton Cigar, Del Frisco's. No, okay, you going to all the ratchet places. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, I'm not saying those places are ratchet. I'm saying that's where women hang out that look for rich men, or that's where escorts hang out. Go during the daytime to the rich areas in the rich neighborhoods and go do rich activities. Cigar bars are ratchet for women to hang out in. Hotels are ratchet for women to hang out in unless you're going to a networking event. Get out of there. You look like an escort. Okay? No offense to escorts, because that's where they be working. But are you one? If you're not an escort, don't go to escort places. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're alone, drowning in bills. How do you glow up? Girl, you can glow up with any type of product. You can go to Dollar Tree and glow up. You can go to the thrift store and glow up. You just have to have style. Download Pinterest. Make you some cute outfits up from the stuff you already have in your closet, or go thrifting. Go to the Dollar Tree and get some makeup. They got some cute makeup now. They even got Elf and everything there. You know what I'm saying? Go find you a way to level up on your own budget and make it work. Okay? You don't have to spend money to go hang out. You don't have to spend money to go walk around in a grocery store or a park in the rich side of town. If you're going to go shopping for groceries anyway, might as well go over there. If you're going to be, if you're going to do stuff over there, you need to make sure that you're also being social so that you can meet more people. Okay, sweet tooth, sprinkle, sprinkle. When and how to get him $20K for a new car? Is that a lot? It's not a lot if he's a millionaire or upper middle class, and if he really, really likes you. If he sees you as maybe wife material or long-term girlfriend material, he may go ahead and do it. But like I said, you have to like make him look good when he walks in a room, and you can't be driving no ratchet car if he's driving a nice car if you're going to be in his life. So just mention all those things to him in a nice way. Like, compliment his car a lot if he drives a nicer car. And then every time you see the car you want, just point it out and start showing him. It's like, oh, I wish I could go test drive that. It's so expensive though. Like, start mentioning it, and he'll say, oh, well, we should go look at it. Wear him down. How many dates should you go on if he's not expressing what he wants from me aside from just dates? Put him under free food, ma'am. Put him under free food. If you met him on a date app, he's just looking for dinner because he's lonely. Okay. If you didn't meet him on a dating app, he would have already told you what he wanted by now. Some people are just lonely and want to chew food across the table from another person and look good in public with an attractive woman. Okay? For free, or at least for the cost of the meal. What you need to tell him is that you want to do something else besides certain dates. You want to go shopping. Tell him you want to go shop and test him out, because you ain't got nothing to lose but free food. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, expensive. Thank you, ma'am. You said, so true. You met yours at a convention center. He approached me. You haven't paid rent in months. I'm putting myself through school in the meantime. Good for you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Good for you. That's good. Dating a man with a small income is like dating a man with a small PP. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can't do nothing for you. Okay. Just here so you don't get hater. So where do I go if those are escort places? You go to regular places in the daytime. Rich people do rich activities. They don't go to work. They don't punch no clock. They don't do 9 to 5 most of the time. They may have a meeting in the morning, and then they're off playing golf. They may be at the gym, in the spa, they may be at the grocery store, they may be playing pickleball, they may be playing tennis, they may be at the country club, they may be having a brunch, they may be having a little a cocktail, they may be having drinks somewhere early, they may be doing lots of things like that. They're out there playing, life of leisure. They may be having their cars washed and detailed at a car wash, or they may be having, like, they may be going shopping, like all that kind of stuff. The women are out there doing yoga, going to the gym, getting their nails, hair done. The men are out there playing golf, maybe getting a haircut, maybe going to the watch store to get their watch battery repaired. All these types of places. The rich people are out during the daytime when everybody else at work, because there's nobody there. It's very, peaceful. And like when you go somewhere on the weekend, everything is cram packed. Everybody's in line. Traffic is crazy, and everybody's like crowded everywhere, because all those are the working crowd that are finally off work on the weekend. The rich play during the week, so you got to get out there during the week into daytime activities, or at least early afternoon. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, how and why does a provider turn into a dusty after marriage? Um, well, honestly, I feel like if a provider turns into a dusty after marriage, either their skill set is no longer quality and they can't level up, or they haven't been working on several streams of income. Because a man that has financial intelligence will be working on several streams of income so that they will never become dusty. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. In this day and age, you need more than one stream of income. So they need to work on that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They need to accomplish that. Hopefully they will. Okay. They'll accomplish it if they're a true provider. All right. He said, what if he's a provider but his ugliness level is intolerable? Tale is all this time. Beauty and the Beast. Just a little change. Small as it may be. Barely even friends. Then somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little small to say the least. Both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast. Girl, Beauty and the Beast, ma'am. That's what y'all can be for Halloween. All right. When you take them to karaoke, somebody said karaoke. Take them to karaoke and sing them that song. They got two. They got a couple versions. They got Ariana version with John Legend, and then they got Celine Dion with People Rice. Pick one. Go watch that. Go watch that movie. Go watch Beauty and the Beast. That'll help you. Y'all watch it together. Pop some popcorn. All right. I said John Legend. John Legend. John Legend and Ariana Grande have a version of that song, and also Celine Dion and Hugo Bryson. Do you ask for small gifts ASAP? You want thousands. Okay, just mention that you're used to it. Just mention and expect it. Say, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see you. What are you bringing me? I know you're going to bring me something nice. Insinuate it. You know what I mean? So once you get them used to bringing you stuff, hold on, wait this. Once you get them used to bringing you stuff, they're going to be used to bringing you stuff. And I always say that, like, if you want a man to be a true provider, always have them bringing you stuff no matter what. Oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot. Can you stop by the store and bring me some mints or some gum or, you know, some batteries or I don't know, something. Always make them stop and get you some favorite candy, batteries, a snack, I don't know, a drink, a bottle of something. I don't know, whatever y'all be telling people to stop by the store and bring. Get them used to it first with small things, small gifts, and then you're going to get in the habit of saying yes and just automatically doing it. Before long, he's going to be calling and asking you if you need anything. Okay? So that's how you train them to start being more providing and wanting to buy you stuff and give you stuff. You start off real small. You get them in the habit of it. Before long, they're going to be calling and asking you if you need something. Then you can tell them what you want, what you need. Okay? What if they don't want to? Then you got the wrong man. Then he ain't no provider. Next. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why are y'all wasting time with men that aren't providing? Okay? Dismiss them. Let me tell y'all something. If enough women start dismissing men who aren't providing, what are the men going to start to do? Figure out that they got to do what? Provide. So start dismissing them. Stop hanging on to something that you don't even want. Stop hanging on to something that's not doing that for you. Okay? You're not losing anything. All you're doing is making room for the next dude to come and provide. And I keep telling y'all this. If y'all keep hanging on to men who ain't doing nothing for you, you're going to miss the one who will. Oh, dear. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Which 2 out of 3 would you choose for qualities in a man? Power, freedom, and income. I already know income. LOL. I don't care about the power. I just want the freedom and the income. Anybody can get power. That's easy. Freedom and income so we can do what we want. That's where the real power is. Okay. Exactly. Freedom and income. If you go for power, then a lot of people will want him because of the power. There's lots of rich men that don't have power. They're not, a lot of women aren't after them. I mean, some are, but if you're in a position of power, you literally have more people and you're probably going to have a different attitude. So I would say go for money, go for freedom. That's enough power. Mm-hmm. Arlene, sprinkle, sprinkle. Shira, you got a BBL in your 20s. You regret it. You're 30 now. It feels like this stops me from finding a provider. Should you get reduction or lose weight? Okay, so I don't know what type of BBL you had just to live. You didn't get no implants or nothing back there. If I were you, I don't know if losing weight will make it go away. If it does, great. Try that first because it's probably cheaper. If not, then get the reduction. If that's not how you want to look anymore. Okay. You said some wealthy men seem so unapproachable until you approach them. I found one. Yay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You found one? Are they providing for you, man? They getting them bills paid? Okay. Yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, ma'am. Shira, what is your advice to a woman with high libido having trouble keeping it in check? They have all sorts of stores and objects and toys and stuff like that for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You have to understand it's either one or two things. If it's just the physical need, then you don't need the person. You just need the quote unquote physical release. When you crave another person, you're craving the attention. You're craving the other person's attention. You're craving feeling wanted. You're craving, approval. You're craving whatever, if you need another person. Until you can hold out and get the person that is truly going to value you, there's other things you can do. But a lot of people, it's not about that. It's about the attention from other people. It's about, that. So you have to figure out what that's about. Yeah. And a lot of women just channel that energy into self-care, working out, being creative, like Weenie says. Channel that energy into something productive or release it in a way that doesn't have to involve another person if they're not providing for you. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You have a client who's been spending a lot on you. He's married and he's already bought you Louis Vuitton shoes and give you $1,300. How can I position myself to get him to secure me a better apartment? Just ask. If he already spending that, he's ready. Just ask. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All you got to do is ask for however much it costs to move in and switch apartments. Get the information. Get all the information you need of how much it's going to cost you and tell him how much you need. He's already doing that. He's trying to get close to something. And he thinks if you have a better apartment or whatever, you're more likely to stay with him longer. So that's the best thing he can do is get you an apartment. Oh, sweet tooth. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How to straight up ask for $1,500 and he says yes. By looking so good that he's afraid to lose you if he says no. Okay. Or say, it's special occasion, or maybe it's near your birthday or some holiday, tell him you want it for Easter. I don't know. Make up something. Celebrate month anniversaries. If you've known each other for a month, say, oh my gosh, we've known each other for a whole month. It's our month anniversary. I don't know. I know someone who gets gifts on every month that they've been together from their man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Every month that they've been together, they do something special and they get a gift. Yeah, she gets a gift. So make sure that man likes you a lot more so you're not afraid to ask. If you're afraid to ask a man for that much money, he don't even like you, especially if he has money. Like if I was dating somebody and they had money and I wanted some money or I wanted some shoes or I wanted something, I'm just going to ask. Because if you say no, I'm going to get it another way anyway. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He should jump at the fact that he has enough money to impress you and do nice things for you. And that you even liked him enough to risk losing him to ask. You thought you were meant something more to him than he thought. And maybe he'll take it as, a compliment. If men take it as like, oh, well, she just wants this and she just wants that. He's not taking you seriously anyway. He don't see you seriously anyway. He's not trying to impress you seriously anyway. Okay. You say he only earns 93K a year and you're in college. You're in college. Should you marry him? He's 48. I don't know, ma'am. Here's my thing. He's 48. He's about to be 50. He's about to hit that midlife crisis, or he already has. That's probably why he's dating you. 90K. Is that going to give you the lifestyle that you want? I think you need to get some paper and pen out or the calculator out like I always do. and figure it out. Man, you need to figure that out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't make me bust out my calculator. Let's bust it out. Because in this day and age, 93K, when a 48-year-old man, let's see. 93,000 divided by 12. That is $7,750 a month. Okay. What kind of car do you want to be driving? Do you want a luxury vehicle? Okay, let's say you want a luxury vehicle. That's going to be about $1,000 a month. All right. Do you want to live in a nice neighborhood? Okay. What type of mortgage do you want to be paying? $3,000 a month, $4,000. What kind of neighborhood you want to live in? High crime or low crime? So if you want to live in a decent house and with a couple of bedrooms for the kids that y'all are going to have in the future, that's going to be about $3,000 plus of rent, depending on where you live. So I don't know where you live, man. So I'm just going to say $3,500 just to do an average. Okay, a month. You're gonna want some food, so let's do like, well, maybe $500 for food. If you don't go out to eat, if you at home cooking and cleaning yourself, okay. Do you need maid service or no? You gonna do that yourself? Okay. All right. Let's do taxes. Homeowners association fees. That's probably gonna be about $10,000 in taxes, plus another $1,500 for homeowners association fee. What else we got? Kids. Oh my gosh. Medical insurance. How much is medical insurance? Girl, he don't have enough money to get married. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I mean, unless he has savings and several streams of income, y'all kind of gonna be struggling. All right. Let me see. I didn't even add the kids yet. That's just the house, the car, taxes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are gonna be barely scraping by. Y'all gonna have money for vacation too. How do you still make time for your husband when you have a 1-year-old? You're always so tired and feel guilty when someone else watches her. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Take her with you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Take her with you, man. It's a family now. Y'all never seen them couples out with their kids? Take them with you. He's a dad now. You're a family now. Okay? Take him with you. Let his dad character develop. Okay? The reason why I say this is because if you have a man that's always like, okay, well, I don't want to be with the kids. I don't want to do this. That's not a good father. Okay? Y'all need to be out together. And if he's not out together with you, to go out with your child. Make him want to spend time with you. Why is it the other way around? Why do you feel guilty? Why don't he feel guilty? Why doesn't he feel guilty for making time for you and that baby? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. Thank you, Alma. 24-year-old divorced, excited for fresh start advice. Get up, look good, feel good, dress up, get up every day and go do something, get into some type of activity. Go out during the daytime if you can. In the rich side of town until you meet another one. If you're not trying to meet another one right away, go have fun. Don't lay down with nothing broke. And keep your options open. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't do one-on-one sessions anymore, Chris. I used to. As too many people would need them, and I would be telling them the same thing. Thank you, Gigi, for the sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. He said he wasn't feeling guilty during the baby making. Exactly. Like, we don't need to cater to these men. They need to cater to us. You ask for a lot, you give zero intimacy. I think he annoyed and I pushed him away. Now he blocked me. Also releasing arranged wife, saw trans. Okay, he'll be back. Just move on to the next one, ma'am. He'll be back. He'll circle back around once he gets bored. He'll be back to start over and try again. Especially, okay, the text him, the last text you need to text him is that you miss him. Okay. That leaves an open door for him to circle back around and start fresh with more money. Okay. And me, in the meantime, you shouldn't be dating other men, darling. He's already married. You're not taking him seriously. He's mad because he can't get what he wants from you or probably his wife. So the last message you need to send him is that you miss him so that he will circle back around when he gets the money. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. And he'll have to start all over from scratch at that point. Mm-hmm. Another way to attract a provider, like I said, hang out in areas where rich people hang out. Okay? Do stuff that rich people do. Get on the rich side. Now, I know that's easier said than done, but everybody has to learn. Everybody got to learn. You got to learn how to dress, walk, talk, mingle. Start small. Just start small. It's very easy. I mean, I was doing it when I was young. Just start small. Go to a little fundraiser. Go to a little gala. Go to a little fashion show. Go do small things and ease your way into feeling however you need to feel, into being able to mingle in a confident manner. Just start off small. Just go do little small things. Every week, do something. That's y'all's homework. Every week, do something where you're around people with money. Every week. If you don't have no time, make time. Time is a luxury. If you want to live a luxurious lifestyle, you need to make the time. Find a shortcut. Take a day off. Take a personal day off. You know what I'm saying? Find somebody that will give you enough money to be able to take a day off, or find some help temporarily so that you can. I mean, a lot of people have to make time for something. You'll make time for something dumb. Why won't you make time to better yourself? You know what I mean? So make time for it. It don't matter. That's just like people saying, I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time to go to the gym either. That's an excuse. But I can make time to go to the gym. Instead of being on here live for hours, I could be in the gym for 30 minutes and cut this short 30 minutes. That's my choice. Everybody got options. So, or I can multitask. I can get me one of them thigh masters and be sitting here working out while I'm talking to y'all. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I got one at home. Get me a yoga ball and a thigh master, and y'all gonna be. So anyway, but there's always a way to do stuff. Make the time. Girl, what's the best time for ladies to leave in AM? Men like to go out to eat breakfast because I always see them because I don't have no job. Before I got this office, I was living a life of leisure. That's why I had gained weight. I was going everywhere eating. I would go to breakfast, lunch, shopping. You know, a lot of them are out eating breakfast at the snazzy breakfast places. They have some bougie breakfast places. Go to eat breakfast. Keep it light, girl. I was eating pancakes every day. Girl, get you some avocado toast instead. Okay, so go to breakfast spots. Go to gyms. That's the part I skipped. Go shopping. Go to. You said that's your breakfast today? Okay. Yeah, go shopping, go breakfast places, go to gyms, go to well, I live near, I don't know what y'all live near. I live near a Top Golf. I live near like a bunch of pickleball clubs. They're all in there. Okay. I was taking pickleball lessons for a second. Nothing but luxury cars in the parking lot of the pickleball club. And some pickleball clubs even have mixers where certain companies or like doctors' offices will invite everybody, or certain hospitals will invite all their doctors to play pickleball against each other in tournaments, and you can just show up and watch. They got a little bar in there. They got y'all need to get in that pickleball. Y'all need to go ahead and get the tennis, to the golf course, to the Top Golf, somewhere. Get your little cute tennis skirts on, your little cute socks and sneakers, your little sweater, and get out there, ma'am. That's how you find a provider. You just be looking at the girl. I'm telling you. That's what I used to be doing. But I wasn't looking for a provider. I was doing research for y'all. I was approached a few times, of course, because I still look good. Go get your car serviced. If you don't have a luxury car, go look around in the luxury car parking lot. Go sit in the service area. That's where they're all going to be, sitting there waiting on their cars to be done. And the nicer the car dealership, and the nicer the area, and the nicer the luxury vehicle, you're going to find some quirky looking people up in that service waiting room. You could tell they got money just how they dress or what they talking about on their phone or whatever, Okay, so get out there. You gotta change your environment and change how you hang out, because poor people hang out different than rich people hang out. You know what I'm saying? Rich people hang out and do activities. They do leisure stuff. They do this, they do that. Poor people hang out to get drunk and forget about that they got to work the next day. Poor people get out, dance, drink, and risk it all, lie, and all this kind of stuff. They try to get it all in on the weekend. That's how they socialize. They find other people that's doing the same stuff. Now you got to go do other stuff, because when you do other stuff, it makes you look more well-rounded. It makes you look like a better partner. It makes them look like you got a little bit more freedom and you have more in common, and that you'll fit in more in that environment if they should want to talk to you or date you. But if they don't think you have a lot in common because you're not in a place where they're at, or meeting them in their environment, they're less likely to approach if they don't feel like they have anything in common with you, or if they don't have an icebreaker or a conversation, So gotta get out there. You gotta get out of the comfort zone. Go to the little sports store, buy you a little tennis skirt, some little cute shoes. Learn how to play pickleball, or learn how to, hit a golf ball at Top Golf or something. I don't know. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said all women here wear flats. I only have high heels. Okay. Where are you? Where are you at? Okay, the Coco Chanel Sprinkle Sprinkle. Which one of your books help you with confidence? Too Pretty to Pay Bills, and probably how to live, leveling up to your best life, how to live a life of luxury and comfort. That book will help you see things in a new perspective and build your confidence. Also, Too Pretty to Pay Bills. All my books literally do, but those two probably are the top two that I would say. Also, Sprinkle Sprinkle, but those probably are the top two. Okay. Yes. Providers, real providers with money, a lot of them are not online. They're out. They're out here. Okay, I can see them from here. I see them. I see golf. I see a golf store over there. They right there. I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you what cars are in the parking lot. Luxury vehicles, Range Rovers. Okay. Porsche. Bunch of SUVs, Porsche. I see the boat over there onto the back of a car. Then he got a boat. He probably got a lake house too. All right. Y'all at the wrong places. Y'all sitting there at a bar. They over there getting golf clubs, shopping, buying stuff for their boats. That's where they at. Okay. I can see them from here. Okay. Go to the golf cart dealership where they sell golf carts and walk around, man. I don't know. Let me see what else we got. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My cousin told me, you looking for a man, a countryman, if you live in the country, you live in Texas, you live where there's a lot of land, go to happy hour at certain types of restaurant bars near where a lot of construction, like, I don't even know what they're called, but I don't know, the people that's in charge of the construction with the big trucks, the big expensive trucks, the King Ranch trucks that cost more than some of these cars out here. You go over there. Look for a parking lot full of King Ranch trucks. That's where your landowners are. That's where the oil people are. That's where the construction people are. And you don't got to be the best looking chick to pull one of them. Foreman. Yeah. Foreman. You ain't got to be the best looking chick. And some of those guys are millionaires, but don't look like it, don't dress like it. They be wearing dirty boots, jeans, button down shirts, tucked in, plaid, or whatever. I don't know what they were. But you ain't got to be a perfect 10 with, a perfect body to pull a man with money, especially if you live in Texas. Go get you a foreman. They're going to be sitting there eating some crawfish. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What? I already answered all my. Okay. When is the right time? Okay, Blue Wolf asks, when is the right time to let a man know that you expect your non-discretionary needs to be taken care of before I give them my number? Just tell him before you even give it to him, I'm expensive. I mean, don't play around the bush. Don't beat around the bush. Like, I'm expensive, right? Like, if you tell them right away, they can't be mad later, and they're gonna have to comply or lose you because they know you were honest in the beginning. So before they ask you for your number or before you give them your number, say, before I give you my number, I have to tell you one thing. They're gonna be all scared. Oh shoot, what is it? All right, you ready? Brace yourself. Do I want to know? Do you? They're like, tell me. I'm very expensive. I'm very high maintenance. I only like men who love to spoil and provide for their women. Still want my number? Dot. Yes or no? He's only that turn it down, or he gonna take it and not call, or he gonna take it and call and know his job when he make the first call. All right? That's how you gotta do it, because why waste time? Thank you, Black Goddess. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your provider husband hired an escort. What should you do? Girl, he spent money on another woman? Okay. Go get a man who's going to spend more money on you. You can cheat back. If he's hiring escorts, the best thing you can do is cut him off in the bedroom. Don't sleep with him no more. So he has to hire escorts from now on. He ain't got no choice. And go get you another man. You could stay married to him, but he's not trying to divorce you probably. Make him buy you something new, something nice, something expensive. Cut him off in the bedroom, so now he only has to go get escorts. Okay, don't give him no more options. Let me tell you something, ladies. If a man wants to go out and hire escorts, let him hire them, and now you're off limits. Now you're the prize. Now he can't touch you. Now he has to pay his way back to your respect. Okay, a lot of y'all don't know how to play this game. Tell him to keep them escorts and keep them numbers handy because he's gonna need them. But he's going to be paying extra to keep you from leaving. That's all you got to do. And then you go find you something on the side. He's gonna be too busy trying to find escorts because he can't get nothing from you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I mean, do you really want him back after that anyway? Or do you just want his money? I'm not focused on him. I'm focused on his money. Yep. All you got to do, go get tested. All that kind of stuff. Don't touch him no more and just keep collecting his money. All right. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He said, make him buy you a property. Okay. Do something. If he's broke, I'm sorry for you. It's time to go. If he's got money, make him pay, ma'am. And don't let him touch you no more. See, a lot of these women are married to the men for the men. If you never marry the man for the man, you don't have to worry about none of that. Why? Because you won't even care. You're like, okay, well, let her do her job. I'm not doing it no more, so good for her. Yeah, he makes $300K a year. You're wondering if the salary is worth. I mean, y'all could probably live good on that. Y'all could probably live comfortable on that. Go on vacation, have nice things. Yeah, it depends on where you live though. You live in California or New York, I don't know. You live somewhere else, like in the suburbs, you might be good. Oh, chicken nuggets, sprinkle, sprinkle, thank you. Why do Dusty's approach you have high value and high value men only look? Okay, we don't call them high value men over here, ma'am. We call them providers. Either they provide or they not. You can't be high value unless you providing. ING. Okay, so we don't label these men high value because the only value they have is if they're a provider. So go to where only men with money are able to get. Take yourself out of environments where Dusties can even get. You have to remove yourself from environments where Dusties are. Okay. You think if I go over here into this golf galaxy, it's gonna be some Dusties up in there? There's a golf store over here, there's a hospital, I'm surrounded by money, baby. You think they're gonna be over there in the golf store buying $100 golf clubs at lunchtime? Think that's where they're gonna be? Ain't no Dusties gonna approach you over there. That's where you be. All right. You think a Dusty's gonna be on the pickleball court or in pickleball tournament with a bunch of other doctors? That's not where they at. Go there. Okay, get your little outfits together and go. Stay away from dust. Block Dusties online then. Send Cash App requests as the response. And don't send nothing else. Tell them you AI. I don't know. This is the information I need to hear. Girl, let me tell you. Okay, so y'all remember when I started playing pickleball and stuff? I needed some outfits and some clothes. So I wanted to go to a little sports store, right? To get me some little cute clothes. When I went in there, it was money everywhere. Okay? And golf, tennis, like all the kind of clothes, all these men's were in there. Some of them was even looking good. All the parking lot was luxury vehicles. Okay. I was like, and they even had some good music playing in there. And some of them golf stores, they have where you could take like a mini golf lesson, or you could like take, they have like the virtual golf screens, or you can like test out a little putter. And all the men be over there testing out the little golf clubs and putters and stuff, and they little shorts and whatnot. They got money because they ain't at work. Go in there, walk around, play dumb, don't know what to do, and see what happens. Yes, luxury sports stores in nice areas, the rich areas. Mm-hmm. If you're constantly seeking male validation and attention sexually, what does it mean and how to resolve that? It means that you only see yourself as valuable as a sex object. That's the only value that you see. Because if you're validating that with a man, that's the only way you feel valuable and wanted by a man. That means you only equate your sex with value instead of yourself. Okay. Women who love themselves and value themselves don't seek out validation or sex from men. Okay. Because they know they can get better treatment without doing any of that. Because they understand the value of themselves, what they are, what they represent. So for example, if a rich man that has money, a provider, sees a woman and he says, "Oh, she's very nice looking. She's very beautiful. I want to take her to the fundraiser gala, or I want to take her to the country club." He's not going to say that about a woman who is dressed a certain way, showing everything, and just, looking quote unquote vulgar to appeal to his lower half. Okay, that's not country club material. That's not, pickleball court material. Now, you can still look sexy but classy, but that's not all you need to represent. You think about yourself as a representative of yourself. If somebody saw you, how would they say that you are representing yourself? Are you representing yourself as only a sexual object? Are you representing yourself as someone fun, carefree, cute, sexy, fun to be around? Are you representing yourself as someone who is unapproachable, standoffish? Like, how are you representing yourself when you go out in your clothing and your hair and your nails? Like, what is it saying? Like, if someone could not talk to you and they could only judge you by how you looked when you left your house and how you carried yourself, what would they think? That's because our first appearance is our first impression. Okay, that determines whether you get approached or not. Another thing is, when you have a conversation, if you're too flirty with a man, if you're too eager with a man, if you're trying to push yourself on him, he knows that you seek sexual validation because that's the only thing that's valuable about you in your own mind. So, very easy to read those types of women. They don't think that they have anything else but that, and that's all a man wants from them. So that's what they want to give them to please them, because they're people pleasers as well as seeking attention. And once that validation has been gotten, now the woman feels like, now listen to this, after you've gotten what you want from a man, or a man has given you the validation of thinking that you're cute and they slept with you, after you get that from a man, now you're back at square one. Now you're back at square one, and they don't want it no more because they already got it. So what else do you have? What else? Let me tell you what else. Class, style, confidence, options. Okay. So once you get that out of your system, you don't need it anymore. You don't need validation from men anymore, because you already know everybody has that. Every woman has that. Every woman has that. All of them. Yeah, I got it. You got it. But that's not what makes you valuable. What makes you valuable is your own assessment of yourself, how you treat yourself, and how you present yourself to the world, and how you expect other people to treat you. Oh, thank you, love. Super sticker. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, a lot of women just need to create a better version of themselves so that they don't feel that's all that they have. Okay. Okay, your boyfriend make 100K a year, you make 40K. Your girl, dump, goodbye, sprinkle, sprinkle. He's that old and he still needs your money. He's still trying to build on your back, and you 27? No, ma'am. Goodbye. Why don't you go date a 55-year-old man who makes probably twice as much as that, and keep all your money? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I mean, he already close to 50. You might as well just round up. He's 57. Girl, round up to 55 and keep your money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because he ain't about, don't split bills with no man who about to turn 50. You want 50-50 with a man who's almost 50. Did that even sound right? Yeah. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So you're giving a man who's almost 50 years old the bragging rights of being with a 27-year-old who goes 50-50 with him. Is he a pimp, man? You 27-year-old is clocking in, bringing a man who's almost 50 years old half the rent back, baby, and paying half the bill. What you look like? Because at 27, you got time to improve and change, man. Whatever you looking like, go look better. Okay. What are signs on a date that he sees you as worth spending on when he's spending, man? If he spends a lot of money on you, if a bottle of wine isn't a problem, you know how when the waitress comes by and says, "Oh, would you like the bottle?" He says, "Yes, give us the bottle." Anything you want, whatever you want. If he's excited that you're there, and he's like, anything you want, anything you want. Do you want to go somewhere else after this? Whatever you need, whatever you want. So tell me about yourself. Yes, yes. You know, that attitude is what you want in a man when you're sitting across the table chewing food. Okay. You want that excitement. Yes, yes, anything you want. What do you yes, the whole bottle of wine. Do you want anything else? Are you good? Okay. Well, tell me about yourself. You know, they'll be like, "Oh, you're so beautiful." It's like, thank you. I wish I had some new clothes though, because like these, I borrowed this from somebody, and I can't get anything on it. Oh, you need some clothes? Let me take you shopping. You know, always lie, girl. Lying is your best friend when it comes to a man, because they don't even care if you lie. They just want to be able to do whatever they need to do to impress you, even if they impress in a lie. So this could be your shirt. This could be your outfit. Lie and say it's not. Oh, you need some new clothes? Because they're on that first date, on that second date, they're eager to please. They're eager to impress. So you always tell them something that they can fix or that they can render, to impress you. Okay, hi Sheila, you're 27. You're looking to enhance your looks. You do get compliments on looks without makeup. Where can you learn about makeup to attract providers? On YouTube. They got all these makeup tutorials, girl. Go find one. Click. That's how my daughter learned. That's how I learned. Trial and error, YouTube videos. There's lots of makeup artists on makeup videos and makeup tutorials. Or if you could go to hire a makeup artist to come teach you how to do makeup, if you got it like that. If not, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, they all have makeup tutorial. You ain't never seen a makeup tutorial? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get all the tools you need. Get all the brushes. Make sure your skincare is on point, because makeup look bad if your skin ain't skinning. Okay, so get your skincare together, get your makeup together, learn how to do it step by step. There's beginner-friendly videos. All you got to do is click on beginner-friendly makeup videos. Budget beginner-friendly makeup videos. There you go. Thank you, girl. Okay, Juliana, how to forgive yourself after cheating? Girl, was he dusty? Did you cheat because he was dusty? But sometimes it's justifiable. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sometimes it's justifiable, baby. Women don't cheat just to cheat. Why did you cheat? Did you cheat because you weren't getting attention? He wasn't giving you no money? He was lacking? Like, why did you cheat? Men don't feel guilty for cheating. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So why should you? You're human. You messed up. Get over it. Are you married? Or are you cheated on somebody with no ring on your finger? I don't understand. About to go on a date with a 42-year-old. You're 32 when asked about boys' job suggestion. Huh? Okay. A rich man doesn't ask you about past boys. Okay. He's 42. You're 32. And you're still saying boys? No. I don't think he's old enough, honestly, to be a provider. Y'all are just regular dating. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. When I say regular dating, I mean He's probably going to ask you to split a bill or go 50-50 in the future because y'all are too close to the same age, in my opinion. If he's not like that, like he needs to make substantially way more money than you do. So whatever job you have, make sure he's making substantially way more money than you do. Because otherwise he's going to be looking for Barbara the Builder to help him. Okay? Unless he's able to 100% fully provide for the lifestyle that you want to have in your future, I don't think you should take him seriously. But, you know, get whatever you can get out of him. You don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know. Anybody you dated, they moved out the country. Okay. Job suggestions, anything that makes way less than him, to let him know that you ain't finna pay for nothing. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's it. Part-time receptionist and your ex moved out the country. There you go. Or moved cross country. It don't even matter where they moved. Just that they're gone. And it was mutual. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Not all. Not y'all. What? Okay, I can't read that. What? Okay, so another place you can attract providers. Let me look down here and see what else. I'll be right in the middle of it, man. Oh, there's the one right there jogging. Go jog. There's the one right there jogging. Walk, jog, find a nice rich area with a nice park or a nice area where like there's nice sidewalks and go on a little walk. Looking cute. If you do that every day at the same time and you see one, about the third or fourth time, y'all gonna start talking. Okay, promise. It's gonna. If you go, you gotta clock it though. Every day at the same time. When you see that one, y'all keep crossing paths. Y'all cross paths. Third day, y'all go like make eye contact. Fourth day, somebody gonna say hi. All right. So every day at the same time, hit the park, go walking in the rich areas. Thank you, Diana. Hello, Shira. Do you think abstinence and celibacy in a woman gives her a stronger aura? I'm sure it gives her a stronger sense of self and discipline, of course, and focus. I'm pretty sure it does that. Yeah. Yes, and it probably does give you a better aura because you're not being disrupted by someone else's energy. And the more that you fuel yourself with love, self-care, confidence, the better it's going to be. Okay. How do you make him get into a conversation with us? Girl, ask him a dumb question. Whenever y'all are jogging by each other each day, drop something, act like you're tying your shoe. You know, they'll most likely speak to you first if you look good. Then they'll start asking you some dumb stuff. Like, if you look like you need some help one of those days, they'll be offering to help you. You know, you got to know how to play your role. Act like you're looking for something, like you dropped something. The next time you see it, like you're looking on the ground. It's like, oh, what happened? Oh, I think I lost an earring. Oh, whoa, really? Then he'll help you start looking for it. It ain't even lost. Just take it off. Well, what kind of earring was it? A diamond. Oh my gosh. They were expensive. My only pair. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for helping me look at what's your name? Give him that eye contact. Give him that glass skin gleam. Thank you. If you find it, if you just happen to see it, it's like, oh, well, give me your number. I'll call you if I find it. Really? Girl, you gotta have a fake tear in your eye and everything. Because like men hate to see women cry, especially ones that, you know, can afford women. They're like, well, I'll look around, and if I see it tomorrow, if I'll keep an eye out for it, okay. There you go. Now he got your number. You might be getting some jewelry soon. And you're gonna see him again the next day because you're gonna be out there jogging at the same time. He got your number. Yeah, jogging past each other. You gotta have to say something. You gotta say something. This time, don't wear no earrings. This time, like you're gonna be looking at them blank ears, knowing he got your number, seeing how good you look. Something gonna happen. Make it work. Put it together. Okay. She doesn't have her earrings on. I feel so bad. Where is the earrings? I have her number. She's so cute. I see her every day. Let me just ask her out for coffee or lunch. Not coffee because she's gonna say no. She look high maintenance. Can't do no coffee. Let's do lunch. That's how it's gonna happen. You said those aren't skits. That's real stuff, ma'am. The skit is pretending to lose the earring. The rest is real. Okay, a damsel in distress that looks good, jogging by you every couple of days. You trust her enough to believe whatever she's telling you because you've seen her 3 times running. Okay, what you gonna do, sir? So make sure they got some gray hair though. Okay, gray hair means they care. Okay. Where can you work to where can you work to meet rich men? You can work at any sporting goods store in the rich area, like I told y'all. Any boating store, any like leisure store, anywhere where men go buy stuff to go do leisure activities, you can work there. Um, Hostesses in nice restaurants, but usually you're gonna probably meet him when he's out with another woman. But he might come back in there alone if you think you cute. Sit at a bar or something. You know what I'm saying? So hostesses, leisure activity shops, golf shops, sports shops, in nice areas. King. Someone says waitresses at country club, restaurants. Um, you can volunteer at the hospitals and meet surgeons and doctors, perhaps, maybe. You can volunteer to do like coat checking or ticket checking at fundraising events, and you meet a lot of people like that. And usually they'll let you join in after everybody's arrived. You can like definitely meet them pretty much anywhere, but if you work there, just make sure that you are able to look attractive while you work and not just somewhere like in the back or like wearing some type of thing that's covering it. Okay. Thank you, Lena. Tired of your 9 to 5, having trouble finding a new job, thinking to make feet content. Uh-oh, Lena, sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, ma'am, only you know what's best for you. Okay. Why don't you test it out? I don't know what to tell you. Why don't you test it out before you quit your 9 to 5? Why don't you test it out and see what them feet gonna bring in? If they don't bring in nothing, then keep your job. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Gonna start a foot OnlyFans? Only feet? Yep. Only feet. Let me know how that goes. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I would be getting creative with it. Y'all are funny. I'd go get my toes done and have them paint my toes with like faces on them on the toenails. All right. Well, have fun with that. Let me know how it goes. If you make some money, let me know. I, my feet look good too. I can get some extra streams of income too. Okay. Should you sit at the bar during lunchtime at a restaurant? Yes. Preferably around a hospital, because doctors and surgeons are going to be there. Preferably around a golf course. Preferably around a law office. Preferably around somewhere where men with money are going to also lunch. Okay, don't just go to some random place. If you go to if you're not if you can't find a place in a nice neighborhood, if it's kind of empty, go around nice buildings where men with money are going to go lunch. Okay. When I was younger, I used to go to this one place with my friend where we would sit there at the bar and eat, and it was near the medical center where all the hospitals were. Everybody lunch break or after they get off or after they get out of surgery, all of them will come in there. That we were right by a law firm and medical centers. So liars. Yeah, liars and more liars. Doctors and lawyers, businessmen that had businesses in certain office buildings. They would come in there because the restaurant was right there. And while they were up working in their office, they could smell the food cooking. So, that's where they're going. Okay. So find restaurants near office buildings and the medical centers, and law offices, and law firms. You'll most likely run into some people with high paying careers that have some money to spend. Mm-hmm. If you add a provider and want a side piece for needs, should they have money too? Yes. Why move backwards in life? Why not have the best of both? You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. You may have a provider, right? You may be providing. You may also have whatever you said you want a side piece. They need to have money too, man. Okay? Because what you gonna look like getting caught with a dusty if you get caught? You're gonna look stupid. If you get caught, at least you're leveling up or not embarrassed. Also, if you get pregnant, at least he got money for the baby. And also, you can meet other people through him if he got money too, man. And you keep leveling up. So why would you move backwards? Never move backwards. If you have to cheat for needs and all this kind of stuff, go get you a toy and cheat with a toy. You don't need the whole person to go with it unless you're just looking for validation. Okay? I don't even think it's cheating if it's a toy. You're looking for validation. You're not looking for the actual level up of the situation. You're not looking to benefit from the situation. Okay? The benefits have to be material. Okay? If they're not, you ain't benefiting in the real world. Sprinkle. You're only benefiting mentally to satisfy the validation that you seek outside of self and whoever provided for you. So get your money, man. If he ain't got money, then bypass. Steal. Mm-hmm. What about men who find it odd that you are a beautiful woman but have never dated because you talk too much, man? Stop talking. Shut up. How they gonna know that if you don't tell them? Oh, I think that's weird that you told me some stupid stuff that you shouldn't have told me. Okay. Stop telling people everything. Why everybody got to know your business? Write a book and sell it if you're going to tell people all your life story. I'm serious. Why do people think it's weird that I'm weird? Because you are weird, man. You weird for telling them stuff that's none of their business. And on top of that, telling them for no reason. Someone says, get a journal. Exactly. That's like me going up to somebody and telling them something very random. Even if they ask about it, I ain't got to tell them. Y'all got to understand, not everything is everybody's business. Oh, what color underwear do you have on today, ma'am? Well, excuse me, sir. Why don't you guess? Make it a game. You ain't got to tell them the color of your underwear when they ask. You don't got to tell them the brand, the color, the size, where you got them from. You ain't got to do all of that, because that's what y'all are doing when y'all be blabbermouthing everything. You could even lie and say you ain't got on no underwear. See what happens then. Because a lot of y'all just be talking too much. I don't understand. Y'all understand. Y'all talk too much. Y'all tell too much. Y'all tell everything. So predictable. Remain a mystery. Guys can definitely tell if you're desperate. You give off a desperate look. Every time the door opens in a restaurant or a bar, you looking. That's desperate too. You sitting there looking like you wish somebody would come up to you. That's very desperate. People can tell desperation from a mile away versus confidence and someone who's living their best life. So you got to learn how to carry yourself, ladies. So yeah, confidence attracts providers, definitely. Okay, insecurities do not attract providers. That's number one. So you have to be confident. If you're insecure, it's not going to attract no provider, man. Okay. Okay, Asma says that she was masculine and she rebranded herself as feminine, but people don't buy it. Well, get around some new people that don't know you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get around some different people that don't know you, just like men do. When men break up with a woman because they did them dirty or they were broke and dusty and they finally got their money up and did right by themselves, they don't go around the same people. They go get some new people. Get some new people. And the old people, like if they're family members, if they don't matter if they accept it or not. You ain't trying to date them. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go get around some new people. Okay, Lashalicious Lounge says that she's in her 20s and these men in their 20s are broke. What age group should you go for? Okay. I was like in my 20s, I was dating men that had money. They always had to have money. Okay. So if they ain't got money in their 20s, then keep going up until you find someone with some money. When you find someone with some money that's willing to spend, then you stop. Keep going up the age range until you meet somebody with some money. Okay. Thank you, Gigi. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Some women in their 20s date men in their 30s. If they ain't got no money, they go for men in their 40s. Men in their 40s ain't got no money, they go to the early 50s. Dating them doesn't mean you're going to marry them. It doesn't mean you have to be committed to them. It just means you're just going to get their money. Okay. Some of y'all think it's the end of the world. Look, you can date several. You can date a young one with some money. You can date an old one with some money. You don't have to choose. You can have what you want. Okay. Especially if you're not committed. And don't tell them if they don't know. You asked for a business investment of $3,000 for marketing last week. Why y'all telling everybody? Okay. Jalovia, don't tell them what it's for. Okay? Don't tell them it's a business investment. Just say, I need some money for my business. Don't say nothing about no investment, because that means he gonna be looking for a return. It's like, I need some, like, be stupid and dumb. I need some money to start a lash business. I'm going to sell lashes. It can be a whole total lie. All right. See, let's see these lashes here. I got to buy the boxes. I got to buy the glue. I got to buy the lashes. And it cost about this much money. I really want to start selling stuff online. That's not a threat to no man. You got something to do. You ain't out there talking to other men. You got something to focus on. You ain't out there focusing on another man's bag. So what he gonna do? Give you that money to start whatever company you want, whether it's lashes or an investment to the company you already have. Who cares? Lie. Sometimes if you're running a successful company, a man ain't gonna invest in it. He's gonna start making more money than him. So lie about something stupid. Every woman that's trying to level up and have business, they should all have a little side hustle business that looks very feminine and that looks like it don't make no money. Okay, get you a little lash cosmetics business or something like that. Whenever they say, how's your business going? Oh, not too good, but I'm trying each day. But I focus on it. And your real business is thriving probably better than his. But y'all need a distraction business, ladies. Y'all need a decoy business. Y'all need several streams of income anyway. You got a little decoy business. You get money for that decoy business and put it towards your real business. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's chess, not checkers. And no matter what a provider likes, a woman that has some business about herself, so she don't be all up in his business all the time, trying to make him an emotional support animal. Okay. So if you're busy promoting your lashes, ordering your lashes and putting boxes together and packages together, you don't think you out there doing it wrong. You ain't got time for no other man. You got to get your lash business going. Meanwhile, you got to drop ship company to hotel. Just have packaging up there for props. What are you doing today? I gotta put together some orders. Nope. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So women, get smart. It's chess, not checkers. Don't tell him everything. He's not your best friend. He's not your confidant. He is your ATM, your bank, your provider. Now, let me tell you, after years of investing, after years of being your provider and your, and all of those things, then, you can start opening it up a little bit because he's earned it. Okay, he's invested enough. He made you get some money. Now you can tell him a little something. Don't tell him everything still. But you can open up a little bit more, but not in the beginning. You don't tell people everything. Let the mystery unfold. Men get bored of women who are an open book. I'm going to tell you that. Men get super bored with women who are blabbermouth open books. You tell them your whole entire life story within 2 or 3 dates. You're boring now. There's nothing to discover about you. We know everything. Next. That's how men think. I don't care about your life story. This is what men will tell you. We don't care about your life story. We're not listening anyway. But if you're going to tell us everything, we can use it against you. We know your weaknesses. We know your flaws. We know your insecurity. We know everything about you. You're boring now. There's nothing new to discover. All men want to do is sleep with you and toss you to the side because you told them everything. Remain a mystery. Let them drag it out of you. Let them wonder about things. Lie to them a few times. Uh-oh, Maliki. How long you can lie about being a lawyer? forever. You think they're really going to take an interest in your career if you just tell them you're a paralegal or a receptionist at a law firm? You think they're going to find that quite interesting? If you're not planning to marry that person, why do they need to know anyway? Hmm. You can just say, "Oh, I work for a law office doing like paperwork and stuff." Just like describe what it is, but don't describe it too much. They ain't gonna know what you're talking about. And it's like, okay, that sounds good and boring. So I don't really care what you want to eat. You know. Thank you, Kat. How to act on first date with man 30 years older who is obsessed with you. He's short but confident. He asked you for your card, and when he saw you speak at a gala. Okay. Girl, get that short man's money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Tell him you want to go shopping. He's obsessed with you. He's going to take you shopping. Any man that is obsessed with you will definitely take you shopping. So maybe find a place um, near a shopping center or a mall. Go find a restaurant that's very near some shopping or a mall. Okay. And let me tell you what to do, the trick. So even if the food is great, find something wrong with it, but not in a mean way. Say, like, order some food, just nibble on it. Don't eat a lot of it. Eat before you go. So don't eat a lot of the food. And he was like, "Oh, what's wrong? You didn't like your food? Or we can take." No, it's fine. I'm just, it just tastes a little different than I thought it. It's just a little different. So look like the date was not impressive, but you're enjoying the wine, you're enjoying his conversation, but the food. And he's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry you didn't like your food. I wish I could." It's like, "Oh, yeah, it's okay. Oh, oh, I saw this really cute store when I was driving up to the parking lot for the restaurant, and it's some really cute stuff in the window." It's like, "Oh, really? You want to go see it?" It's like, "Sure." Yeah, I need to walk around a little bit before I drive. I had a glass of wine. So get him to walk around the shopping center. Get him like he wants to make the date memorable. If he's obsessed with you, he wants to impress you. You didn't eat your food, so that wasn't as well as he thought it was going to go. So now he has to buy you something. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You say you got ADHD, so sometimes you say too little. Well, you need to have a script then, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You need to have a script. You got to memorize that script on what to say, but don't make it sound like you rehearsed it. Okay? You say it's so boring going shopping with the guy. Not when he's spending the money on something that you want. And if he doesn't like shopping, he'll just give you money to go shopping by yourself the next time. That's a whole nother video. The first time you go shopping, he wants to be seen in public with you. He wants to impress you. He wants to show you he got money. So he's going to take you shopping. If the next couple of times, he might just give you the money to go shopping. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, "If you marry a great man because of me, I'm invited to the wedding." Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. I've been invited to so many weddings because of my channel, but I haven't been able to go to some of them or most of them. But I do appreciate that. Thank you, ma'am. You said you attract guys, but you struggle keeping it. That's because you're not supposed to keep a man. They're supposed to keep you. You got the wrong ones. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Wrong targets. You see how that lady in the comment before says this man was obsessed with her? That's what you need to find. You heard how he was short? So you're choosing the wrong targets. You need to attract someone who's obsessed with you and likes you way more. Then they have to keep you. You don't got to keep them. Okay? You said you will invite me and pay for tickets, outfits, and everything. Okay, then I might just come then. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Ha ha ha. You paying for everything? I'll be there. Maybe. Maybe. Mhm. You say you've been in a relationship for 3 months and you haven't slept with him yet. He keeps saying, I don't show enough affection. Is it time? Okay, ma'am, do you still work or pay bills? If you still clocking in and paying bills and you in a relationship with a man for 3 months, is he rich? It ain't time to throw down unless you are all your credit card bills are paid off. You ain't got no car note and you don't have to work if you don't want to, and you got a stack in your savings. It ain't time to throw down until all that has been checked off the list. You have a list? Where's your standards, man? Did he do all of the above? Then make that list out. Tell him, I don't feel comfortable. Tell him you don't feel comfortable giving yourself to any man unless you feel safe and secure physically, financially, and mentally. And in order to achieve that, make a list of what you need done. You know, I don't feel right sleeping with a man that I've been with. And I have all these credit cards. Tell them that. So make your list and get it checked off before anything happens. Otherwise, nothing will happen. Sprinkle, sprinkle. He's waited 3 months. He ain't gonna give up now. Make the list. You got a DM from a famous celebrity. How can you go about this to work in your favor? Make sure it's the real person first. If you're sure it's the real person, then treat them like everybody else. Make them chase, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't think that they get special privilege. You know why? Because they're still men and they still want to chase. Otherwise, just be a pygmy shot or a groupie. You know what I'm saying? If they like you, they'll chase. Okay. Let me ask you a question. And I'm not trying to say anything, but if they're a celebrity and they DM a couple of women and they wait to see who DMs back or who's going to be a pygmy show or who's going to be a groupie, where do you want to stand in that group? After he then texted all the groupies and pygmies that then responded and blew up his DMs, there's one missing. Who is that? Why hasn't the other one texted me back? What's she doing? Let me go check her feed. Let me go look what she's doing. The other ones are easy. So Gianna, treat them normal, like you would treat any normal man, and make them chase. You'll be the one to stand out before the other groupies will. And when he's done with all the other groupies, he'll come right back to you and say, okay, she must be about something. And they're going to try again. So definitely keep your standards high for anybody. All right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You say you can't send super chats. Well, then send cash app. It's on the screen. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't know why they're not letting you. There could be certain words that you're using that they won't allow. So change your vocabulary and reword whatever you're trying to type. Make it more appropriate or something, or use abbreviations. I don't know. On the screen, baby. It's on the screen. See? Right here. How do you get your boyfriend to listen and do what you want him to do? Take him to the dog trainer. because you think he's an emotional support pit that's going to follow commands. Ma'am, you can't get nobody to do what you want them to do. They got to want to do it for you. Okay? If he doesn't like you enough to do what you need him to do, then he don't like you. Just understand this. He don't like you. He don't want to do what you want him to do. He knows you're going to stay. He know you ain't going nowhere, so why should he? This is what you do. You go get another man that's going to do what you need him to do. And now you have two. And when you feel like you can let that one go, let him go. Find somebody that wants to do what you want to do. Not someone you got to struggle with and fight and figure out how to make them obey like a dog. There's a man out there that will love to do whatever you need him to do. Okay? Thoughts on posting bikini pics while in a committed relationship, girl? You ain't married. Posting pics. Sprinkle. Where your ring at? Do you still clock in? Posting pics. Thank you, Maid J. Sprinkle. Your advice got you a guy paying for everything. Okay, Maid J. Sprinkle. All right. If you go to the beach in a bikini, everybody gonna see you. What if they take a picture and put it up on social media? Just because you're at a committed relationship with no marriage license, hopefully you got other options. Don't mean you could stop posting. Like, why do women stop living for themselves when some man decides to call them their girlfriend? Man, I'm gonna need rings, houses, land, cars before any of those things are even considered. You know? What has this man done to make you not want to post pics of yourself on social media that you would normally post? Has he given you something that you can't give yourself? You better reassess that. Sprinkle. He said, how are you on it and have an answer on the spot? I just know these things. Okay. Anjuna, your older boyfriend is a neuroscientist and he likes when we have fun and I take his mind off work. How to get him to like me a lot more if we meet once a week at his house? What? If you meet, somebody just had a flat tire. If you meet once a week at his house, he needs to be taking you on dates. Sprinkle. You don't meet him at your house no more. Meet him, at least make him take you somewhere on a date. Stop meeting at his house. He don't want to be seen in public with you, ma'am. If he's not taking you off to show you off, he don't want to be seen in public with you. Tell him to take you on a proper date. That's how he's going to like you more, when you start knowing your value, your self-worth, and holding him accountable for taking you out on a date, courting you properly. You don't show up at no man's house. I don't care if he's a neuroscientist. He's doing an experiment to see how much you do not like yourself. Girl, go out. Tell him to take you out. Tell him to get tickets to something. Thank you, Princess. How to ask provider for money via text or phone. He has been sending less lately due to problems. Okay. Get somebody else, ma'am. If he ain't got it, he ain't got it. How you gonna take what he ain't got? Sprinkle. Obviously, he got to pay his credit card bill. Some people ain't got it like that. Okay. On to the next. Where's your number two? Where's your backup? You got to have a backup, man. When they start running out of money, you got to give them time to pay them credit cards off. Okay. When he finishes, he'll be back. Okay. So to Anjuna, girl, make him take you out on dates. That's how you make him like you more, by knowing your value. Okay. If you don't look cute, you better find a way to look cute. That way he'll want to take you out in public. All right. You got to look cute. That way they want to take you out and they're not just trying to get you to their house. All right. What is this? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. All right. Thank you, Joy Moore. Tips on building a roster of providers. Go out every night until you have about two or three. When you find one, go out the next night and find number two. And okay, if you find one, you can find another one in that same week, that same night, or that same month because you're looking good enough to pull. Okay. So as soon as you find one, you will start immediately working on the second one. Immediately. And then you keep them and you make sure you tell them that you're busy at different times so you can see each one of them. You get your little planner. I even have a sprinkle planner on my Zazzle account. I even have a sprinkle planner on my Zazzle account. I think in the comments, I don't know, I'll link it later. But just get you any planner. It don't even matter. Write down the times and dates, whatever, with these people. Just do it. It's like, okay, there you go. I'll go out with him. Then the next day, go out with him. Then the next day, go out with him. Tell him I got Bible study this day. Tell him you got pickleball study lessons or tennis lessons this day. That way he can't disturb you because you're on the court. This way he can't disturb you because, your phone got to turn off, in the church. I don't know. Whatever y'all be doing. But make something up and have it on the schedule. Have a strict schedule. I can see that person Tuesday. I can see that person Wednesday. This person thinks I'm here. This person thinks I'm here. Do not disturb, basically. Make sure you're going on different sides of town or different circles of people. So you'll never really run into each other. The chances will be low. Okay? That's it. Rich man expected you to chase, ask for coffee date, girl. Okay, so did you meet him online, ma'am? Sprinkle. Okay, when you meet these men online, it's all the same questions. They want you to chase, they want to take you to cheap coffee, and they want you to send them pics. Did you meet him online? Has he spent any money on you? Okay. Kibibi, stop meeting men online. What if husband can't afford providing anymore? Then find a boyfriend who can. Sprinkle. All right. There you go. But I told y'all I have a backup. Have somebody else. Mm-hmm. Okay, you didn't meet him online. Okay, so what he sees you as is disposable. That's all he wants, you're disposable. So decline that date and say, you know what? It was really nice knowing you, but I don't really do coffee dates. If you would like to go to lunch or dinner, please let me know. Know your value, ma'am. And don't send them no pictures, girl. Okay. You want to be one of the many pictures in his phone? No thanks. So hold on. You said experiment is crazy. Okay. Do you know how many women that men do the same thing to in that exact order? Let's go on a coffee date. Send me some pics. Girl, he be dating 100 people. He's dating several. Because if he thought you were special, he wouldn't ask you for any of those things. He wouldn't take you to coffee, and he wouldn't ask you for sexy pics. That's just what he is used to asking every chick. So why would you even pay attention to that? And if he's bold enough to ask you for sexy pics and take you for some bean juice, you should be bold enough to send him a Cash App, a Venmo request, or ask him to take you shopping or something. If he's that bold, because that's funny to me. Like, you want to take me to drink bean juice, and you want sexy pictures of me? Okay, well, take me shopping. Give me some money. Here's my wish list. Have all this stuff delivered before I go sip bean juice with you, ma'am, sir. Have have all these things for me before I go sip bean juice with you. Because if he's rich and he likes you a lot, he wants to impress you. That don't sound like he's trying to impress you at all. It sounds like he wants you to try to impress him. And so therefore you already know he's not going to be generous because he doesn't think he has to be. So that's the man that's not going to get no money. So, and bypass him altogether. Hold on. What the heck? Hold on. Yeah. Everything that's on my Level Up Cosmetics website is what we have in stock. Some of the stuff is not coming back. I only do some certain releases, and it's only a one-time release. So some of the stuff ain't coming back, and I'll just put it in, what you call it. I'll just take it off, Stop. See what's up there. Just type in whatever you're looking for. A lot of new stuff is there too. Like if you just type in lip gloss, all the lip glosses will pop up. Type in lip liner or eyeliner, stuff will pop up. I'm trying to do something. Hold on, yeah. I have to get this done real quick. I'm trying to multitask. All right. You stuck to your standards. Thanks for teaching me. Oh, thank you, Miss Kabibi. Yes, always stick to your standards. Don't deal with men who don't know your value because they'll treat you like trash. If you treat yourself like trash, if you agree to a trash date and trash activities like sending sexy pics and sipping bean juice, then they're just gonna label you trash. Don't label yourself that by accepting that mess. Okay. Remember, rich men like to eat at fast food restaurants too, but that don't mean they will not splurge for a 5-star restaurant. Okay, he's trying to see if you fast food or 5-star. Which one? How are you going to react? Okay. Bean juice is coffee beans. Okay. Like, we got to break it down to what people are really doing. What is your value? And that's why I break stuff down so y'all can understand it. When I say somebody invites you to go chew food across the table from them, it's not worth that much, baby. Somebody takes you to sip on some $4 bean juice, some $5 bean juice. That's nothing. That's not impressive. They got to do more. What does a 70-year-old man want with a 25-year-old? To feel like he's still young and he still got it. An illusion, a delusion. But if he's got the money, does he have money? Does that 70-year-old got money? If not, then he's really delusional. Okay. Kiss my jump man, sprinkle, sprinkle. He said, you're single for 3 years. You lie about if he asks? Of course. And if you just lie and he don't have to ask, you're fine. If he brings it up, just like, oh, just lie and say you're in a long distance relationship, but you recently ended things because he decided to move out of the country and it wasn't working. So it looks like you had somebody, but you really weren't physical with them. You know what I mean? So you can lie. It's like, oh, I was recently in a long distance relationship, but we decided to end things because he had to move abroad. But, it was nice having someone to talk to. And every once in a while, we would go on vacation or meet up. Basically, you're saying somebody thought you were nice enough to be their girlfriend, paid for vacations, took you out, but it was long distance. That means you aren't out there doing everything or everybody. And that, da da da. Just lie. Just make up something that they need to hear to get them to move on from the stupid question. Okay? Because you know what? I never asked people about that. Like when I was young and I was dating, I didn't ask nobody about none of the exes. I didn't care. I didn't care what they was doing. You know why? Because I still don't care. Okay? I don't know why people think about why do they ask dumb questions like, well, why are you single? Or how long have you been single? I don't care how long you've been single. You here on this date, you got some money. You trying to take somebody shopping, you trying to pay some bills. I don't care about that other stuff. I'm not here to care about what you did a month ago or 2 weeks ago. I don't care. As long as you're legal and they want it by the law, we good. Okay? Like, I don't even know why people ask those dumb questions on dates. You're just going to get a lie anyway if the person is smart. So if the person is smart, if you're a smart woman and a man asks you, oh, they know they finna get a lie. So they should just avoid the questions and get to talking about something that's valuable and worth something. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. You said my body is built like a bean bag. Okay. With money. A rich bean bag? Well, I'm sorry that the only furniture that you know are bean bags. I know that's what you're sitting on and growing up on and probably play your video games on when you should be making money. But if that's what you like, sir, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, Queen Carol. Jealous, insecure, and possessive, aggressive colleagues at work since your level up. Any suggestions? Start your own business, man. Start your own business. I was talking about that earlier. I don't know if this is on TikTok or on here, but attractive women, they cannot deal with ugly women in the workplace because the ugly women are afraid to lose their jobs. And I was telling women, if you ugly, your jobs are safe. Okay? Because a pretty woman will quit a job without no notice because she'll find a man, a sugar daddy. It'll be her birthday weekend and she knows she can secure another job like that. She's not going to take your job. Your job is secure. An ugly woman's job is always secure because they are always going to be there, rain or shine. A pretty woman will quit their job because they couldn't get their hair done. A pretty woman will quit her job because it's her birthday. A pretty woman will quit her job because somebody told her to quit her job so they can take her on vacation. Your job is safe, ladies, haters, insecure, ugly women. Your job is safe. A pretty woman ain't finna take it. In fact, she'll probably be gone before you get your next raise after you've been there for about 20, 30 years. She's going to be gone in about 1 or 2 years. Okay. She's not a threat. She's just moving through and collecting her dollars along the way before she gets to the next bag. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So nasty women, nasty colleagues out there giving pretty women a hard time in the workplace. Your job is secure. Do not worry. She don't want it. She want the boss. She want the owner, or she is just there temporarily until she find a man that can pay them bills or start her own business. Don't worry. You said I quit when it was a nice day. Exactly. We don't take them stuff seriously like y'all do. Okay, because we know we can get some more money, way more than that, elsewhere. So y'all need to understand that. And I wish y'all would pass that along to all y'all ugly pick Bisha friends and who did it and why and Barbara the Builders. Tell them we don't want y'all job. We don't want y'all positions. That's y'all's. Y'all can keep it. We don't want to have gray hair still clocking in, man. We in it to win it. All right. So y'all can have it. Don't be getting mad at these pretty women. They're just passing through. They'll be gone. They'll be gone soon. Y'all, some of these men, they be sad when the pretty women leave too. Oh, she's gone. She's quit. They be still trying to call her and take her to lunch. Work husband still be trying to call them. Oh, princess, my feet, Mathness, sprinkle, sprinkle. You got back with your provider a month and a half in. I think it's getting boring for us. Any recommendations on activities to do? Okay, get away from each other. Go do something on your own. Why y'all always stuck together? Sprinkle, sprinkle. A time apart from whoever you're with is healthy. You need to have some business about whatever you're doing. Like, have something separate. And if you want to do some activities together, make sure it's fun and y'all both like it, whatever it is. Learn something new together. That's always fun. If they're willing to learn something new, like learn how to take some type of lessons, do like the little paint and wine thing, just do all the boring stuff, that couples do, but make sure it's fun because you're both learning something together. Go shopping. I don't know. Take some type of lessons together. That's always fun. And if that doesn't work, then just be happy and be understanding that couples don't always have to be doing stuff. Like, once you're in a committed relationship, just be comfortable. As long as you look good and he knows that you got several options, just let it be. Y'all don't always have to be doing something. I think so many couples don't realize that you don't always have to be doing something unless you are just a busybody. Just relax. Take a break. Read a magazine. Decorate a room. I don't know. Stop putting so much emphasis on we have to be doing something. Sometimes doing nothing is doing something. Being peaceful in the relationship that you have. Okay. And if you're bored, that's a self problem. You need to go find some business. You need to go do something. You need to find a hobby. You need to do something. Start a business, find a hobby, have some friends, go to brunch, go do something. This shirt, I got this in the same store I had my jean jacket from yesterday. Love Always Boutique. I think I got the last one though. They have it in black too. They might have one in black. So it's Love Always Boutique. How they have an online store too. How to self-control when you really want it. Honestly, You need to find somebody you really don't want it from. So that self-control is not a problem. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let me tell you, that will change the entire game. If you're dating guys you don't want to, let me see, what you say? If you don't really want it from these guys, it's going to change everything about the whole dynamic of the relationship. And you're going to end up with a lot of money, a lot of gifts, a lot of everything. So if you're in a relationship with a man, or if there's a guy that you really want, you're not in it for the right reason. I'm just saying, you're just in it for the sexual gratification. Okay, so that's lust. You really lust him. That's good. Make sure he got some money if you're gonna lay down with him. That's all I'm telling you. Okay. You said I should do shoe cam. If I did, it would be anonymous. Y'all wouldn't know whose feet it was. Maybe I should. That's a good idea. Okay. Testing these perfumes. Ooh, that one smells good. What's this? I can't read it. It's too late. But love fest. Okay. Why do I like this one? Okay. It smells really good. Let's put that one on the side. All right. He says Shira can't even see her feet standing up. That you should go on Skinny Talk, sir. At least make some money. Insulting people about weight. Okay, Aurora, hold on. People just use that as inspo now to get skinny. How to self-control when you really want it. I didn't miss that one. I said go find a man you really don't want. And I said if you really want it, go get it, but make sure he got some money. And don't expect him to take you seriously after that. That's what I said. So, or go visit you a little adult toy store. I don't know. Whatever. I'm telling you, like, if you really want it, make sure he got some money. Don't be wanting it from no dust. If he's got money, great. You might not see him no more if you give in, but if you really wanted it, it might be worth it to you for that one time. So you decide if that's really worth all you wanted was one time. Maybe one or two. You say you don't even want the kissing me. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I missed the super chat. Hold on. Okay. You're 30, married to a 60-year-old, working 2 jobs. Good for you. Keep them working. Unless you working them 2 jobs, then girl, what's wrong with you? Who's working them 2 jobs, you or him? You said you are the best from London, UK. Thank you, Natasha. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I appreciate you. Aurora, I answered your question. Go rewind it and listen. Don't sleep with him. There, okay? I answered your question twice. Y'all need to start listening. Let me see. I'm going back to see what I missed. Hold on. I don't see some of these up here. Some of y'all didn't come through. Yeah, I already answered all of those. Thank you, Lee Angel. Thank you, ma'am. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How do you stop second guessing yourself and remove insecurities? By being the main character of your life. Everybody has insecurities. Either you let them affect your life or you don't. Either you move past them or you stay in them. That's the choice. There's people out there that look worse than whoever. There's people out there that look worse than me, worse than you, that's still getting what they want. Okay. Where's their insecurities? People only react to your insecurities when you react to your insecurities. Okay. If you don't have any insecurities, nobody sees any insecurities in you. So therefore, they're gone. Just move past them and have main character energy. People treat you how you treat yourself. Remember that. How to convince a man to take you on a world tour. I don't think I would want to go on a world tour with a man, honestly. But if that's what you want, you got to get him excited about it. Start sending him like links and videos and stuff like that of all these cool places you want to go. And then say, when he asks you what you want for your birthday or for Christmas, you tell him, I want a world tour. But honestly, that's all you got to do. Just start sending them little, like, make it into a reality little by little. Then you can get what you want. Emma, you said, why do people think 304 or, the H word is an insult? It just means you don't want men and only want money. Because they're insulted by it. They're insulted by the fact that you don't want them, you just want their money. So they're trying to deflect it. Is 300,000 enough for a provider in this economy? It depends on the type of lifestyle that you want and where you live. Like I said, bust out the calculator. Do your research. That's what the internet is for. Do your research. Go find your dream house, go find your dream car, look up the taxes on that house, look up the neighborhood fees for that house, the homeowners association fees, average monthly bills, how much food costs if you're just going to go shopping, and if you're going to go out to eat, put that in there. See how much it's going to cost you to live a month, and then do that times 12. That means maybe no room for vacation, or make sure you add savings in there or something. Then you see if it's enough. Because a lot of people, they think it sounds like enough, but then it don't be. Okay? But if it's in your area, if stuff is cheap, it might be enough. Like if you live in the middle of nowhere and the cost of living is low, then it might be enough. It might be nice. It might be a lot. But if you live in a major city, if you want to do certain things, live in certain neighborhoods, you want to raise your kids in a good environment with a good school system, you got to factor all that in. If that's just enough, or if you're only going to date him for a little while, then sure, that's enough. That's enough just to date somebody. But is it enough to get married and start a family with? That's up to you, and where you live and what the cost of living is in your city or your state. Okay? Got to bust out the calculator and do that math. Mm-hmm. You think most Dusties are under 35? Yeah, most Dusties are young. They haven't gotten them lives together yet. They still chasing women instead of chasing money. Mhm. He said, "How can you know if he's a provider from first meeting? When he starts providing, when he starts paying for stuff that's for you, not just dinner. I'm talking about like everything. If he offers to take you shopping, if he asks if you want something, if you need something, to let him know, and he actually delivers it. If you send him a wish list, a gift, list, a cart, he'll pay for it. He'll send you like money in your cash app or whatever. That's how you know he's a provider, because he wants to provide. You can't tell right away unless he is providing, because men can lie and say that they're going to do A, B, C, and D and never do it. And you may mistake them for wanting to be a provider, but that doesn't mean that they're providing. So you can't tell a provider until they start providing. Just because they're rich doesn't mean they're a provider. Okay? So until they start providing, that's the only way you can tell. Mm-hmm. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So another way to attract a provider, I said this, I kind of mentioned this earlier, having shared interest or a shared hobby is the easiest way, because it's an icebreaker. They're easier to approach you if y'all have more in common from, you know, just knowing that y'all are doing the same type of activities. So I always say join something, and you will definitely be able to attract many providers. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if you always get rude comments from his family because my mom is provider and he pays all my bill? Your man is provider. He pays. Girl, I don't care about his family rude comments. As long as them bills paid, they can say whatever they want. That's their problem, not yours. Why are you going to make their problem and their issue yours? You're getting stuff paid for. You good? It's like, oh, I'm so sorry you feel that way. Not my problem. That's not your problem, man. Stop trying to make other people's problem your problems. Who cares? Let them hate. Let them be mad. You ain't mad. You're not hating. You're getting all your bills paid for. You're winning. Okay? He said, how can I have self-confidence when I'm a normal girl? Girl, get in there and put on some makeup, do your hair, get on some highlight, get you some lashes, or get you some mascara, get you a little lip gloss. Okay, spray on some perfume, get you a cute outfit on, and go be the best looking regular normal girl you can be. Stop accepting yourself as mediocre. Okay, if whatever you label yourself, that's what you're gonna be. You're gonna blend into the background. You're gonna blend into the wall behind you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to stand out and not be a quote unquote normal, average? You can always shine and sparkle. You can look good. You can catch some eyes. Level up your appearance. Thank you, Shakila. You went to a bar where many hot servers, none approached, even though I leveled up mentally. I think 5-7 should I lose? Girl, servers. Girl, I know you trolling. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I know you trolling. Girl, they can't afford nothing. They barely surviving if they servers. What you doing? What you want? Some free food? You can get that online. All you gotta do is go get on a dating app if you want to eat free. At least they're gonna be able to pay for it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. If you trolling, that was hilarious. Gary almost got me. All right. Thank you for the sprinkle sprinkle. I appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe she meant that she was competing against the other servers. Okay, let me reread this because, girl, I got scared for a minute. Okay, let me reread it. I went to a bar. There are many hot servers. No, I went to a bar. There were many hot servers. None approached, even though I'm leveled up mentally. She says she's thick, 5'7". Should she lose weight or how to compete? Okay. So she's in a club, but the servers that work in the club are cute. And she's trying to compete with the workers in the club. Okay. This is what I'm getting. Is that correct? Okay. If you're in a club or the bar and all the women look better than you, go somewhere else where you look better than them. That's number one. Okay. If you are trying to compete with women that look better than you, then you need to look good as them or better than them. If not, you need to go to an environment where you're the best looking thing there. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what you got to do. Remember when I told y'all in the beginning of the video, you could be a 5 and still pull a provider. Why? Because if you go somewhere where there are men who have money but are 2s or 3s and you're a good 5 or 6, they're going to like you. They're going to spend money. They're going to think you're pretty. Okay. So you gotta get in where you fit in. Until you get to the look and the size that you want, you're going to have to go where you look better than whoever else is in there. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, uglies and H and hooks get tricked. What am I doing wrong? What? You have the boyfriend with provider mindset, but slowed down and expects me to. Girl, leave that fool. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't fall into the dusty trap. That's a dusty. Okay. That's a dusty. Don't fall into the dusty trap. Do not provide. That's a grown, able-bodied man. Go get you another man that's going to give you what you want. Okay. Why do women always try to do this? That's not your responsibility. That's a man. Okay. Don't baby him. That's a grown man. He's going to start expecting it next time. He's going to get comfortable. He's going to start talking crazy. Oh, I don't need no job. My woman can hold me down. I can talk crazy at work. I don't have to show up. I'm going to take today off. It's a beautiful day. Oh, my woman got me. I'm going to hold. No, don't ever hold no grown, able-bodied man down. Send him back to his mama. Dismiss him. Tell him he need to find a way. Tell him he need to downsize. Tell him he need to do this, sell a car, whatever. Do not ever. Because he's going to expect it again. And he's going to handicap himself. And you're going to turn him into a dusty. So don't do it. Okay? You say, you're not the nanny? Exactly. I don't care what he's expecting. He better go expect to find another stream of income. Okay? There are people out here working 2 and 3 jobs. He can't find one. He can't find 2. Nope. Don't feel sorry for him. Tell him to go out and find 2 jobs. There are women out here with kids working 2 jobs. What's his excuse, darling? No. Do not fall for it. If you ugly enough to fall for that, you need to go level up, man. How to remain detached while dating providers. Well, if you're dating several, you're not really going to attach to any of them unless you're attaching to their money. Okay? You're attaching to the idea that they're providing for you. Attached to an idea, a business idea that you're going to, grow from, funding through their generosity. So detach from them, but attach to an idea of them helping you create something unknowingly by, helping you stack up your savings account. Attach the idea of what they can do for you, not them. This will make it easier to deal with them. You'll be less emotional and you'll have your focus in mind. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let me see. I missed. Okay. You went to. Okay, I already answered your question about the bar. Thank you, ma'am. Go somewhere where you look better than the other women. That's what I said. That was the answer to you. Shaquila, go somewhere where you look better than everybody there. Go find that place until you can compete wherever you're trying to go. Go somewhere where you look better than anybody in there. Thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I just answered your question. Okay. Okay. If you're going to, if you're trying to attract a provider man, you need to go somewhere where older men are that are going to find you attractive with less competition. Okay. Thank you. You said, can sleeping and relaxing be a rich activity? If you go to them IV, like vitamin, what do you call those? IV vitamin drip spa places where people just hook up to the IV to get their vitamins, their hydration, or whatever, like chemicals that be keeping you like looking good and stuff. Go to one of them. Men be hooked up to them things too. If you want to sit and relax. And some of them, go to the med spa, not the casino. Ooh. I don't know where y'all be. Sometimes I don't know. I don't think I'd go to the casino. I'd go somewhere where there's like people that have like doing rich activities, not gambling money. Okay. So go to professional summits with lots of rich men. Yep. Rich men texted you after disappearing for 6 months. What to do? Ask him when he taking you shopping. Ask him if he has a boat. Ask him if he's taking you shopping. Ask him if, ask him about what's he been doing. How's your life been? You got a boat? Okay, well, I would love to see you. Why don't you meet me at the mall? Girl, they got to pay to get back in, man. They got to take you shopping, update you on their 6 month, hiatus while buying you stuff. Okay. Okay. So we're going to talk about this because I see a lot of people trying to go to the wrong place. I don't know where y'all getting this information from. If y'all are trying to find men with money, y'all can't go to the places where people are looking for escorts. Unless you are one, and no offense if you are, and then fine, frequent those places. But y'all gotta understand. Go to places where people are doing activities of leisure, relaxing, enjoying life, enjoying their wealth. That's where you want to be, not places where people are looking for escorts. Okay, please. Y'all do better. If you don't have the wardrobe to do it, go get the wardrobe to do it. They got all the type of clothes you need on all the cheap websites too. Okay. I'm not even joking. If you think you're not going to fit in at the pickleball club, you're not going to fit in the tennis court, or you're not going to fit in, trying to at the Top Golf or whatever, You're not going to fit in. Go find the wardrobe to do it. At least you'll be halfway there. At least you'll be properly attired. Okay, not every activity requires spandex and bodycon. Okay. He said, how do you not give escort vibes? By not hanging out where escorts hang out. By not looking like one. By not dressing like one. By going out during the daytime doing rich activities. Okay. Where people aren't going to see you as a sexual object, but as the actual person that they have stuff in common with because they're doing the same activities. Okay. Someone says dress classy. Yes. Dress classy. Wear feminine colors. If you're going out, dress proper for the activity that you're doing. That's one thing you can tell when someone has money. They're dressed properly for the activity that they're doing for that time. They don't wear the stuff everywhere unless they're just running a little quick errand and getting back. But you got to dress for the activity that you're doing. So you got all these little cute outfits, sets, little skirts, little golf skirts, little tennis skirts everywhere you can click and find online for super cheap. Just go get some cute outfits. Go do some little rich activities outside. Get your little summer whites and your spring pastels and your little polo shirts and your tennis skirts and your little shoes and go out there into the real world during the daytime. Go see what's happening. Okay. Stop lounging at night in bars and hotels and cigar lounges and the places where men go to fulfill their lower needs and look for escorts. Stop going to them places. If you're trying to find a real provider or some man like that's going to see you as more than a sexual being, and that's all that they're going to want from you. You got to go do something in the daytime. They have more in common with you if they see you out and about doing the same stuff they're doing. But if they see you out there at night, they're just going to label you. Okay, that's just somebody looking for something. That's just an escort. That's just somebody that's going to believe my lies so I can get hit it and quit it. No, you need to be out there doing exactly what they're doing, having fun. And you're more on their level, and they're not trying to see you as a sexual object to use. That's it. Stop trying to hang out and look like an escort if that's not what you're doing. If you're not escorting, don't look like you're escorting. Go do something else and find stuff in common that you have with certain people. And that's going to be the icebreaker in the conversation that's going to start. Mm-hmm. Okay. How can you have a roster while living with a man he don't want you going out often? Is that your husband, man? Because what he won't don't matter if he ain't your husband. And it still don't matter. But why are you listening to somebody that don't got no ring on your finger? Is he paying all your bills? Then why are you listening to him? I don't care what he wants. You might want a ring. You might want a wedding. Are you getting it? Then who cares? Do what you want. Tell him you're going somewhere else. Tell him you're going to Bible study, to church. Tell him you're going to your grandma's house. Tell him you're going to your sister's baby shower. Just lie. Get out the house. Do what you got to do. Okay. If he's not your husband, I don't know why he's telling you anything, and I don't even know why you listening. Just make up a lie, ma'am. Say you're going somewhere he does not want to join you at. Tell him you're going to play bingo for. Girl, I saw this thing on TikTok. They having these women bingo tournaments where you win a designer purse instead of cash. Tell him you're going to one of them and come back with one of your purses in your closet that he don't even know you already got. Okay. I won. Just lie and go do something. Make sure it's, you got a good lie going. Say you're going to the gym. I don't know. Do you wait to find a man while losing weight? I don't know how much weight you have to lose, but if you love yourself at any weight, your confidence level is going to be high anyway. And what you can do is you can practice and you can go out and see the type of men that are going to be attracted to you versus the men that are attracted to other women. It's a really good experiment to go out while you are losing weight so you can see exactly what's happening. And it also will motivate you more. And it also will teach you to love yourself at every size. And it will also to teach you how men act, how they treat you, all this kind of stuff. Go out there and learn. Learn and see. People watch. Figure it out. Why wait? You might meet someone that likes you as you're at your current size now. And even if you do continue to lose weight, they're probably just going to treat you better anyway. Okay? Why are you waiting? What you going to wait for? I've had so many opportunities come my way when I was bigger. I could have said, no, I'm going to wait till I lose weight. No, but I took them. I took all of them. And I profited off of all of them. So don't leave no money behind, baby. Sprinkle. Get it how you can. Why do males say that they don't want to marry women with high body counts? They don't even know it. They just say that because that's an excuse to give them some type of value or worth, as if a woman's body count brings down her value. It doesn't. Their bank account is very low, so they got to bring you down to that level of their low bank account for you to think that they're better than you. A man is not better than a woman at all, unless his bank account can make him feel better than her. If it can't, he's going to use any technique to make her feel bad about herself. And these days, women don't feel bad for doing what they want to do because that's not working anymore. Like, sir, rich men don't ask that question. Only broke men ask that question because their bank account can't impress a woman. So they have to bring her down a couple of notches to make themselves look like they have something to offer them. Like that they're the prize. Man, you ain't the prize no matter if the woman slept with 1,000,000 men. You still ain't the prize and your bank account is low. Okay? So they're just trying to distract you from their low numbers on their bank account, man. Okay, you was having a conversation with a random man and he said you need a man for a man's perspective. I said, I have my daddy's. Oh, siren. Sprinkle, you silly. Okay. So yes, like literally. You're not supposed to care what broke men think. All right. What gets them to get married? Oh, you should watch my video I did yesterday. It's literally about a man seeing you as wife. Go watch that one. I did it yesterday. It's on the live videos. Under my live videos, the one I did yesterday, I have on like a denim jacket with like bling on it. Go watch that one because I talk about it the whole video or most of the video. But honestly, a man wants to marry a wife that represents him and is probably going to be a good mother who's not embarrassing to be seen out in public with. And it shouldn't have anything to do with being a domestic servant. Someone he can provide for. Mm-hmm. What do you do while you're sitting at a bar alone? Look like you're enjoying your drink and the ambiance. Look like you're happy to be there. Look like you are there because you wanted a drink and you wanted to enjoy the ambiance of a bar. You need to look like you are there because you want to be there, not because you're waiting on someone to approach you. You just sit confidently, have good posture, enjoy your drink or whatever it is you're drinking, and look good. And actually look like you want to be there. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You don't go, you're not there to look, you're there to enjoy. And when men see you enjoying life to the fullest, confident, enjoying the ambiance and the drink, oh, she looks like she's enjoying herself and like having a good time. Let me go say hi. But if you're going to turn your head every time the door opens, or if you're going to look up every time somebody passes by, it's giving off desperate energy, and you don't want to do that. You want to look like you're there because you want to be there. Okay, the Slooty Booty building system. That's a funny name. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, before intimacy, how do you continue to position yourself as an irreplaceable escape rather than just a temporary thrill? Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. Honestly, if you want to be a temporary escape, you got to stroke their ego. You got to make them feel good to be in your presence. Every time you talk to them, their confidence level has to go up a couple of notches. They got to feel like you really see them. They got to feel like, oh, dang, every time I'm around this woman, I feel like I could do anything. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All right, so you got to lie to them, basically. All right, that's my cue. I got to go, y'all. I have a little conference call about some business. But I got to go. But I will see y'all later. Thank y'all so much. I got to pack up all my stuff and prepare. Big things coming. You'll see. Maybe. But yeah, definitely, if y'all missed my live yesterday about how a man sees you as a wife, go watch that after this. And comment, let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all soon. Also, if y'all want to ask me a question in private, keep it 3 sentences or less. Join my Patreon, tier 2 and up, and you can literally message me and write me on my Patreon, and I will answer you back within 1 or 2 days, 3 tops, unless I'm on vacation, and you'll know it because I'll be posting. But most of the time, it's going to be 2 or 3 days, and I'll answer you back. So definitely join. And also, if you want to join the mail out tier, it's you get a letter, a handwritten letter, or a card from me every month, just saying hi, what's up, thank you for your support, A, B, C, and D. You want to sign up for that. In fact, I actually have to write some letters for y'all that are signed up. I have this really cute stationery I'm going to be using that one of y'all bought me for my birthday, actually. And I still have that video that I have to put up to thank you guys for my birthday gifts. This was one of my stationery sets that I received for my birthday from CJ Sparks. Thank you. I got a beautiful vase. I got some little cute cherub decor, and I have all that on a video to thank everybody individually, but I have to get that edited and put up, so I will soon. Thank y'all. But I really do appreciate y'all's gifts. I even have on some shoes that one of my subscribers from here sent me from my wish list. Oh, I'm gonna show them. I'm wearing them. So thank you. I have a whole video thanking everybody individually. So I will see y'all soon. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, where is your letter? Girl, I gotta write them. Are you signed up for the mail out tier? Is your address on there? If you're on my Patreon and you're signed up for the mail out tier, you got to get on a computer, a laptop, or something like that and type in your address. Because I think if you try to do it on your phone, it may not work, and you might have to go back in and do it like from a computer or something. I don't know. That's what somebody told me. So thank y'all so much. I'm going to see y'all soon. Y'all, if y'all are new, if y'all coming over from TikTok, definitely subscribe. I do go here live almost every other day or every day during the week. So y'all need to be here too. Okay. If y'all want any books, any shopping, beauty, product tips, or like suggestions, check out the description bar under the video, and I have all the links and stuff there. My Instagram, my TikTok, and all that kind of stuff, I think. I don't know. I didn't look, but most of the stuff should be there. So y'all find it. Bye.